So one of the questions that has been asked to me by my brother and my sister-in-law is, why do I vote the way that I vote? So today I'm actually going to take a look at some thoughts that are shared between Democrats and Republicans, how they differ, and which side I am most likely to be on and why. Green coffee.
Now let's dive into healthcare. Democrats are focused on securing universal health care for Americans, and they believe that every American should have access to quality, affordable health care. They take credit for President Johnson signing Medicare into law in 1965, and in 1997, they passed the Children's Health Insurance Program, CHIP, which currently covers 8 million kids. In 2010, Democrats were able to pass comprehensive health reform into law called the Affordable Care Act, where more than 20 million Americans have gained health care coverage by providing tax credits to help businesses and families pay for insurance. Republicans are focused on repealing the Affordable Care Act of 2010, saying it has stifled the medical industry and driven up prices for all consumers. They point to the increased insurance premiums, rising deductibles, and prescription drug prices. They argue that most common silver plans on the exchange limit access to doctors and prescription drugs. Their plan is to simplify the system for both patients and providers, increase healthcare options while containing costs.
Alright, so when it comes to healthcare, I do understand Republicans' point of view. Because when I first started working, before Obamacare came into effect, when I first started working, I had amazing insurance. Like, I didn't even understand how great my insurance was. I remember I went to get glasses for the first time after getting my first teaching job. And the person, they were just amazed. Their jaw dropped to the floor. They're like, man, your insurance is amazing. It like covered everything. Today, I hate getting glasses because I can't afford it. I can afford the frame, my insurance will cover the frame, but I have to pay for all of the other stuff, and it adds up. It's like I don't even have insurance. When it comes to, so I understand Republicans in that aspect that the Affordable Care Act has increased the cost of health care for people who have insurance. So it's helping people who don't have insurance, but people who have a salary career with benefits, they're paying for it for everybody else. So I understand the pain of that, and why Republicans would not want that is because it's taking away from your pockets. But again, I do feel that if we as a society help other people, we improve our society and we improve the lifestyle of everyone in that society. So I believe in community care for the betterment of humanity. So again, I fall on the side of Democrats for that very reason. So even though my insurance is horrible, even though it costs me a lot of money for my glasses, even though I don't want to go to the doctor because I gotta pay for it, I do believe in affordable care. And I am willing to pay more in taxes in order for us to have better access to healthcare. Now, I do understand that free healthcare does have its issues. And I've listened to other countries where they do have free healthcare and how it is costly when it comes to taxes. It is harder, or it takes longer for you to be able to get an appointment. But one of my greatest fears living in America is getting sick one day and going bankrupt. Like, I have spent years creating a savings account. And if I get in an accident or if I get really sick and end up in a hospital, I can be bankrupt overnight. And that scares me. So I do believe in universal healthcare for that very reason, because I think as a leading nation in the world, we shouldn't have to have that fear. So yes, I'm willing to pay more in taxes, and I'm willing to see what our country can be like if we do have universal health care, where everyone can go to a hospital, go see a doctor, take care of their medical issues and concern without having to wait to the very last minute when it's too late simply because they're afraid of the cost. So yes, again, I do fall when it comes to healthcare. I very much, even though I understand the cost because I felt it myself, I do fall on the Democrat side of universal healthcare for everyone.